I'm Lexxie. We're going to do something a little bit different today. I found this list online that is classic iconic sandwiches from all 50 states. So I'm going to take a look at them and give you my reaction. Now, bear with me, I have never done this record on my phone thing before, so it might not be as smooth as one would hope. Okay, so the classic sandwich to order in every state. We're just gonna scroll to the first one. Alabama, pulled chicken with white sauce. I know white barbecue sauce is a thing. I've never had it. I'd love to try it. Alaska, reindeer sausage sandwich. Okay, I'd love to try this one just because I'm really into weird and different foods. But then you guys have probably already figured that out about me. Arizona, Southwestern Panini. Sandwich and pastry with sliced ham, avocado, black beans, cheese, and chipotle sauce. Okay, I'd give it a shot. It doesn't really jump out at me one way or another. Arkansas, fried catfish po' boy. I'm not a giant fan of fried catfish. I do like fish and seafood. Just, I don't know, catfish has never done it for me. California, French dip. I do like this sandwich. I wouldn't associate it with California, but hey, okay, whatever. Colorado, fool's gold. Hollowed out bread, margarine, a pound of bacon, and peanut butter and jelly. Maybe not with a pound of bacon, but I'd definitely give this one a shot. That sounds like fun. Connecticut, fried clam roll. I love fried clams, so I would totally give this a shot in a heartbeat. I think I may need to go to Connecticut. Delaware, Thanksgiving sub. Well, that sounds appealing. Florida, Cubano. Okay, that makes sense. Pork, Swiss cheese, mustard, pickles on Cuban bread. I feel like I've eaten the Cuban sandwich, but I'm not positive. I'd definitely try it. Georgia, pimento cheese. I have never actually had pimento cheese. Sure, why not? Hawaii, Kahlua pork sandwich. Now I've had the Kahlua pork sliders that they sometimes have at Disney, at Epcot, but if it's not like that, I'm not quite sure what it would be like. I'd try it. Huckleberry sandwich in Idaho. This sounds interesting. It's made in a barbecue sauce with turkey and brie. Now that sounds really lovely. Illinois, the Italian beef sandwich. Dry roasted beef, spices, topped with peppers. Yeah, that's good. I'll order that. Next time I'm through Illinois, I'll definitely be giving that a try. Indiana, pork tenderloin sandwich. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's also huge. It seems like that's a thing, but I don't know. For me, I'm not really sure that the meat needs to exceed the bread by that much. I'm sure that people in Indiana will argue with me. Iowa, Sloppy Joe. Now, I am really not a fan of Sloppy Joes. I don't like my sandwiches to fall apart. I don't know, that's just me. Kansas, burnt end sandwich. What kind of meat is this? Brisket. Yeah. I like brisket. I'd give it a try. Looks delicious. Kentucky, hot brown. Welsh rarebit with turkey, bacon, and cheese. Well, cheese, bacon. Can you really get any better than that? Well, chocolate, but chocolate and cheese maybe a little bit. Louisiana Shrimp Po Boy. I've had these before, and they're good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Maine lobster roll. I've also tried these before. I really like them. Maryland crab cake sandwich. I've had crab cakes. I don't think I've ever had one on a sandwich, but I know I like crab cakes. Massachusetts. A spucky? Okay, what's a spucky? Seems to get the name from the red. Meats and cheeses isn't being super specific. Okay, sure, nothing against it. Michigan, the Reuben. I'm not a fan of sauerkraut. Which is weird because I love vinegar. I do love corned beef. So, I don't know. I really should try it, see if I like it or not. Minnesota, fried walleye sandwich. Much like fried catfish, I'm not a fan of fried walleye. I don't know, is there some similarity between the two fish that I'm unaware of? Mississippi, pig's ear sandwich. Now that gives me pause. Okay, based on the I like weird food and I'm willing to try almost anything, I would like to take a bite of one if somebody else ordered it, but I wouldn't order one myself. Missouri, the Gerber. What's a Gerber? Open-faced, garlic butter, ham, cheese. Oh yeah, ham and cheese. There we go. Montana, pork chop sandwich. Pretty self-explanatory, looks pretty delicious. I wouldn't have had that pegged for Montana, but I'll give it a shot. Nebraska, well that looks interesting. Runza, ground beef, onions, seasoning. Sure, looks interesting. Nevada patty melt. I've had those before. I generally actually prefer patty melts to hamburgers. New Hampshire, roast beef sandwich. Well, of course. New Jersey, Italian sub. Ham, salami, soppressata, capricola. I'm not generally a giant fan of processed meat, but there's nothing in it that I wouldn't be willing to eat. New Mexico, turkey and green chili. I wonder how well the turkey stands up to the green chili. Turkey's just not a meat that you usually think of being with chili. But I'm sure it's good. New York, pastrami on rye. Really like pastrami. I'll go for that one. North Carolina, pulled pork. Well, of course, I love pulled pork. That's what I always get at barbecue places. North Dakota, hot beef sandwich. Roast beef, mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes on a sandwich? Am I reading that correctly? Okay, I'm not sure I'm reading that right if the mashed potatoes go on the sandwich or with the sandwich. If you're in North Dakota and a hot beef sandwich is truly a thing like this website suggests, leave me a comment, let me know where the potatoes go. Polish Boy, Ohio. Okay, I've never heard of this. Polish sausage with French fries on top. I'm really not a fan of fries on my sandwich. I'd rather have them as a separate entity. Oklahoma, chicken fried steak sandwich. I've had chicken fried steak. I like chicken fried steak. I've never had it on a sandwich. Don't see why it wouldn't work out nicely. Oregon, grilled Tillamook cheddar sandwich. Basically a particular grilled cheese. Yeah, grilled cheese tomato soup. I'm with you all the way. Pennsylvania, Philly cheesesteak. Well, of course. What else do I really need to say about that? That's a total classic. Rhode Island, hot wiener. Veal and pork in a steamed bun topped with mustard, chopped onions, celery salt, and a secret sauce with ground beef. I'm going to, again, go with I don't like my sandwiches to fall apart. I'm also not a big fan of coney dogs. South Carolina, pulled pork sandwich with mustard sauce. Now, this is a piece of me. I love mustard-based barbecue sauce. So I really need to go down to South Carolina and explore the barbecue a little bit more. South Dakota, pheasant salad sandwich. I have never in my life tried pheasant. I would love to do so. Tennessee, hot chicken sandwich. Absolutely, I love Tennessee hot chicken. Or is it Nashville hot chicken? Either way, love the stuff. Texas, barbecue brisket. What's more Texas than brisket? I'd definitely give that a shot. Utah, Navajo taco, served on fry bread. Yeah, I'd give that a shot. Absolutely. The Vermonter in Vermont, and my webpage reloaded. Find my place. I told you this might not go so smoothly. The Vermonter, made with cold cuts, apple slices, and cheddar. Apple on a sandwich? Sure, I'll go for it. Virginia, country ham biscuit. Pretty much what you'd expect from the name. Looks good. Smoked salmon sandwich in Washington. Absolutely. I love smoked salmon. I'll try this any day of the week. West Virginia pepperoni roll. Tried them. They're okay. Nothing against them. Not my first choice. Wisconsin grilled cheese. Well, didn't we already establish? All the way. Wyoming beef sandwich. Prime rib with horseradish, grilled onions, white cheddar. Yeah, prime rib dinner on a sandwich? Sure, convenient, tasty, I'll go for it. So, do you guys have any opinions on any of those sandwiches from your states? Anything you want to try, anything you don't want to try, anything that really doesn't fit? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll also link the list I was looking at. Thanks everyone for watching today. If you could give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.